Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to use your pressure washer that you just returned home with from the rental place. And basically you forgot about 90% of the stuff the guy just mumbled off to you. So with the video you get to rewind it and go back and so forth. This pressure washer may look a lot different than the one you just got back with, or it may look exactly the same. Well, keep in mind they are all going to work the same way. You're going to have a motor and you have a pump. And just a few important things to really know about the pressure washer before you start actually turning it on so you don't do any damage. And so your cleaning experience will be fulfilled. The most important thing you need to know about are these tips. These are the tips that are going to go at the end of the gun. You have your black one, which is a chemical nozzle. It's good to use the injector that you have here. You can get this hose and stick it into a solution with your soap and water. Honestly, if you're going to clean your car, great. You can put your soap on the car and let it soak in first. That's really as good as they are. Don't expect much more. You go to your 40-degree nozzle, 25, 15, and then a 0. As you go down, the power that comes out of the end of that nozzle, well, it increases quite a bit. Most people, yourself, you're probably going to be cleaning your deck or you're outside of your house. Well, you want to stick with the 25 degree to 40-degree nozzle. I would recommend using the 40-degree. It's powerful, no doubt about it, but you're not going to do crazy damage with it. If you have lots of stuff really bad stuck on dirt and it's not coming off, then you can kind of go down to the 25. But again, the 0-degree, I mean, what that really is doing is shooting a stream of water that will cut concrete. So if it can cut concrete, rest assured what it's going to do to your house, right? Or your deck. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this back up. Second, or actually first most important thing, is your water. You need to bring water to your pressure washer. Obviously, you already knew that. But the amount of water is real important. If you don't have enough water volume, well, the pressure washer is not going to do the job that you're really looking for it to do. It's going to be starving for water, or even worse, doing damage to the pump. Real important. So when you're at the rental place and you got your power washer, hopefully you got a nice garden hose. Now, a lot of people use a 5/8 or even a 1/2-inch garden hose. That's really not enough. You need something bigger, a 3/4 inch. Good, you know, doesn't have to be the Cadillac of hoses, but wide enough that can deliver that volume to the pressure washer. Again, really important. Now, like most people, you turn on a water hose and it starts spitting and sputtering. Well, you know, of course, that's all the air coming out. But you don't want to put all that air into your pressure washer. It's just going to take longer to get the air out. So I recommend turning the water on and let the water come out until it's a nice even flow. Turn the water back off and then connect it to your pressure washer. Okay, this is one thing. I mean, connecting a hose sounds real easy, right? Well, you got these quick disconnects. It's not always that easy, believe it or not. But once I show you once, no problem. Look on the end of the hose, you have a coupling here. This is the female of the coupling. You got this little piece that springs back here. Well, when you pull this back, it's releasing these steel balls in there that push out and allows the receive of the male. Simply, while you're pulling it back, slip it right over, give it a little push with the hose, and let go. And there it is, nice and locked in. And then we'll do the other side on our wand here. This one we're just going to push forward. Look, simple, easy as that. And the way to come off, simply, just give a little pressure with the hose. Just push it in just, you know, a little bit. And pull back that collar. Boom, comes right back out. Real simple, real easy, once you know how. Well, I went ahead and connected our garden hose to it. We got all this, the rest of the pressure washer hose connected to it. Now what we want to do is we want to go and actually turn the water on and let all the air come out of the hose, the pump itself, and of course our pressure hose. When all that air out of it, you want to make sure it's all out of there. All right, so let me go and turn that water on and we'll get going on that. All right, well, I went ahead and turned our water on. So now the water, it's pressurized, it's in there and ready to come out. What I'm going to do is going to squeeze a handle and get any of the air out of here. Ooh, a little dirt. Or rust, rather. Just like that. Until we get a nice steady flow coming out. You can still see some little hiccups in there. Oh, a little bit more. You know, you don't have to take out 100% of it, but you definitely want a nice flow out of it. And we're doing pretty good right here, so I feel pretty confident. Our next step is to put our nozzle on it and start this puppy up. All right, well, now it's time for me to pick my nozzle of many choices. Well, what we're going to be cleaning, the house, the vinyl siding actually. So I'm just going to take the 40-degree nozzle, and the house is dirty, but it's not concrete or anything like that. Again, with that quick connect with the coupling here, pull it back, put your nozzle in, just like that. And this is something definitely want to make sure it's nice and secure, otherwise it'll go flying into your neighbor's house. If you look at the nozzle, it has a little slice right into it. Well, basically, you can change that just by moving that, the way that fan pattern. So like the way I have it set, I have that slice going up and down. So when I start power washing, I gotta have this fan spray spraying out like this, so I'm gonna be washing like this. Otherwise, if I turn it that way, I'm slicing it the wrong way, and that just isn't good. But I'll show you that in a minute. What I'm gonna get going on starting this. So I want you to come around, and I'll show you exactly how to start it. All right, real important on your pressure washer. Again, this is a Honda engine. Yours could be something totally different. But they're all going to have an on-off switch. So we're going to make sure we turn that to on. I'm going to come around here. Again, this is all very different depending upon which one you have. You're going to have the fuel little indicator here telling us our fuel is on, and our choke. Now, choke is if it hasn't been started for a long period of time, like a day or half a day, you know. So we're just going to turn our choke on. Our throttle, we want to run that at max because it's a pressure washer. But we always want that RPMs of the engine up as high as we can get them, really. And give it a start and see what we have. All right, that's started. And of course, it's running like poopy. We want to turn the choke off. Don't even start. All right, well, we got the power washer all started up and running, nice and loud, and our wand's ready to go. Simply give it a pull. Whoa, a lot of pressure to start spraying. Now, if you look, you can see the spray pattern I was telling you about. All right, you can see I was going up and down, which is great. You want to start washing a nice area. You can actually twist these, and they'll go a different direction. Yeah. You know, I don't know what you'd really use that direction for, but if you had a need for it, you have it. Most important is make sure that's going up and down parallel to your body, so you have a nice clean pattern so you can start cleaning. All right? But one thing I want to show you is the 0 degree. Take that one off, put it in your pocket, you can lose them pretty easily. At 0 degree. So I want to show you what it can do, what it looks like. Now watch this. That is very powerful. And believe it or not, with any of these, I'm holding this back. This really wants to flip up. It's pretty strong. I mean, just look at the power on that. That's pretty powerful. Let me see if I can get a piece of concrete and show you the kind of damage this can actually do. That's some damage. All right, well, you've all done with your project. You played around. You probably cleaned everything, even your kids' toys and everything except your wife's car, I hope, around your house. Wife can clean her own car, not for nothing, you know. Anyway, it's real important. You turn your power washer off, just say because you wanted something to drink or eat or whatever, and you go grab the handle, the pull start on your power washer, and it's like, ah, it's like a rock. Well, that's because you have a lot of pressure still built up, and the pressure will stay there pretty much. As good as the pressure washer is as good as how long that pressure will stay in there. This one's been off now for probably about 5-10 minutes. Well, let's release the pressure. Well, you want to know what? My cameraman already released the pressure on me as he's nodding to me. Anyway, when you want to disconnect your hoses, again, very important, of course, pressure washer off. Release the pressure in it and just take it off. And of course, a little water's coming out because I still have the main water coming on. So as long as you don't have all that pressure built up in there, you're all good. Make sure you have oil in it, make sure you have gas in it, and have fun. Clean everything. Anyway, I'm Dominic from MaxbyDIY.com. Thanks for watching.